Hello there, it's Tom again. I wanted to go through and show you a little bit about 2014 health insurance quotes. We could have used the same internal system that we have and give you an idea of what 2014 is going to look like. It starts out just like the individual side does. So just know that the small business group generally they can get a tax credit for the employer, but it's very rare. Our experience has been that practically nobody gets it. The key target is companies with under 10 employees that pay basically pay at least 50% of their employees' health insurance, which is pretty common, except the average employee wage has to be under $25,000 a year. So when you run all the numbers, and there's a bunch of other stipulations about what you compare it to, it goes away very quickly. If they make over 25,000 a year, or if you have more than 10 employees and you can't count owners or any relatives of owners, it just seems like it doesn't work out for most people. But if that's something that works for you, we have a calculator for that, and we can absolutely figure that out. It can be as much as 50% of the premium that you pay towards the employees. So if you pay 50% of the premium, it would pay 25% of it. You could get a quarter of it in a form of a tax credit. It's already a tax deductible benefit towards businesses, so that's one thing to think about. But anyway, I'm going to start off here. My recording software is a little funky, so bear with me. I'm going to do a family of four, and I'm going to say they make $70,000 and see if that goes. Okay, that's good. It came over here. We're going to look at this. This looks just like the individual one there. The difference being is that we're going to make it business here. And we're going to say, for the heck of it, that they live in Denver, just because that's a common area. And we're going to take a not real old family, kind of a younger family. Let's see, they got, maybe a 34-year-old employee and a 33-year-old spouse, and they got a couple of kids. They got a 3-year-old and they got a newborn that just kicked in here. So let's say they got a 1-year-old. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to look at the middle plans, which is kind of the typical plan for it here. Okay, so a couple things going on. It comes back with an estimated tax credit. Just know that tax credit, it says NA here. Individuals can get tax credits if they apply for individual plans and don't have the option of small group health insurance that's considered affordable. Most plans are considered affordable. Most business group plans meet the minimum essential benefits. So generally, or the actuarial value is what that. So basically, between the two of those, most of the time, if a company offers health insurance to their employees, they probably will not qualify for an individual tax credit. Now, there is the company that could potentially qualify for a tax credit. Pretty rare. It doesn't happen very often. But anyway, so these are the premiums of what the employer, well, this is what the premiums are, and the employer can obviously pay some percentage of these. So it comes out here. You can see Humana came out pretty well. This is for bronze plans, so both the individual and the small group now have the same kind of rating philosophy. They both actually now rate by the number of members in each family members and their age. So if a family has one child, it's going to be less than a family that has 2 children, which isn't true of business group policies right now. And in this case, you can see that Humana came out pretty competitive, and Kaiser was right there at $821, and ColoradoHealth.com was $899. So these are obviously different plans, have different feature. I mean, they're all bronze plans, so they technically have the same actuarial value. You can see United Healthcare down at the bottom is kind of high. And then we'll go through and look at some silver plans. Humana looks pretty good here. There's Kaiser. Anthem looks actually pretty good on this silver plan here. And this is, we don't have all the details on this one yet. Anthem is just announcing their plan details. So anyway, Rocky Mountain 1500, a little bit, kind of middle of the pack there. So that's what these look like. You can go all the way down. You'll see some richer plan designs in businesses, like this is gold plans, And there actually are some platinum plans. You can see some gold plans get down to something like a $500 deductible HMO. So that's actually fairly rich. I'm going to go back and, I'm going to, probably not confusing you, but remember on this one, the bronze plans for the total price, I think they're around, $769 to about $1,000, something like that, for a bronze plan for this family of 4. If we go over here and we actually run an individual quote and on the same family, a couple of things happen. One of them is that they actually do get, if they were not offered group health insurance, if they didn't have group health insurance available to them, they get a $172 credit towards paying for their premium for their individual plan. And their plans are cheaper. You can see this plan's $586 now for health op, and so their total rate's about $413. This is for a similar bronze plan that we had on the group side. So I think that's something to think about there. But we're happy to talk this all over with you. We can give you an idea of what the best route to go is on things. We can talk about penalties. Groups under 50 do not have any penalties for not offering health insurance. So there's many, many items to consider here. We're happy to do it. As always, our services are free, and we're happy to help you out. Just give us a call at 303-782-0123. Thanks so much.